skirting the fuckery. Poorly moored craft.
I know what's happened. Actually, maybe not. Well, piece of railing there that's snapped.
That's true. But then the rope is there.
On the boat, so yeah. That's not happened.
And it looks like that as well. What a fucking mess. Terrible. None of these boats look particularly good. That's the best one of the lot of these three.
Saddleworth.
Saddleworth, you say?
Yeah, Saddleworth thingy bin.
I see the wagon bin. Is that what it's called? A wagon inn.
And gallery.
Pub nearly next door to each other there. The Granbury Arms and the other one that I just said. Separated by a paint and pot studio? I don't know. That boat is also a fucking mess. Trip boat of shit.
That looks absolutely enormous.
It is enormous. It's also awful. Next to a building that is also awful. This boat has something that says potatoes on the front, and they know what the fuck is up. They've also got a fire going. Good for them. I approve of shit like that because their boat clearly smells fucking amazing inside right now, due to both potatoes and a real fire. We're just gonna crack on through this lovely weather. My arse.
Number 25 on the way up to the tunnel, and this is a new thing that we're not used to seeing. A single lock gate on the bottom gate, on the bottom end of a lock. That is really, really rare, and it looks like a hilariously large front door. Don't often see many of them. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one of them. Jay's also sceptical. Crazy Monkey's drunk and he's soiled his under trousers. Still at the same lock as before. Now slightly higher. There's Foy prepping the next one. If you look just above this lock paddle mechanism, literally just above it, you can see the next lock. There's a mill in the distance, and just basically look at that view. Absolutely fantastic.
Have we mentioned how many paddles are yet?
No.
Well, we should.
These dual ones. Oh, that's not a dual one.
No, it's exactly the same. Well, basically, on a lot of them, there's been a swap.
Oh, just filming it.
Oh, okay. Basically, there's been a bit to put your lock windlass on either side. The first one we came across, we actually needed both of us to be on either side to make it go, because it's stiff as fuck. What really interests me, or really pisses me off, if you will, about these, is that they're both on the same side, and also they're at a jaunty angle, and the flappy bit that keeps them in place. Not present on this one, it's a regular one of the regular hooks that you're so used to seeing going over the top of keeping the thing in place.
Crank?
Yes, that'll
maybe.
do. Not accurate on that one where it's a flappy bit, and the one that's closest to us that pushes on, that one doesn't move. It's not moving, but I've come away and it's not gone down, so it must be fucked. So get on that if you would, Canal and River Trust. That's lot 25W on the Huddersfield Narrows. Sort your shit out. Tony Robinson would tell you off. You'd do it then, wouldn't you? For a fucking BBC.
These locks fill really, really slowly.
I'm pretty sure it's because of these really shit paddles.
Probably. They probably don't open as far.
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
They are gash and terrible.
Jay's made a friend. My lovely horse, where are you going with your fetlocks blowing in the wind. Riding around with the man on your back, like a train in the night, like a train. Hello, horsey! Horse! Oh, what a lovely horse! My lovely horse. Boy wants a horse. Another news, this pound is shallow as shit. Oh God. I'm doing this lock on my own apparently.
Yeah. Right. Last lock of the day. Complete. See? Look. It's done. Except for that bit that boy needs to finish. The noisy dog in the background. I'm going over there to scout ahead to see where we can stop. But I was immediately distracted by this. Right? Not immediate, but that. See? 4th of April, 1811, you get on board Lively Lady, the first boat to pass through Standage Tunnel, move forward 6, and then you're like, shit, it's a board game. Major rockfall, the tunnel is blocked, miss a turn. You collect a toll of 1/6D, move forward 3, old money. A gunpowder boat has blown up, killing the crew and blowing out all the lights, go back 4. Fuck, it's deep. 1944, an Act of Parliament closes the canal and tunnel. Miss a turn. Shitting fucking Conservatives, I bet. 1974, you become a member of the Huddersfield Canal Society, formed to promote restoration of the canal. Move forward 4. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. What this one says, 1824, you receive your first shareholders divided. Move forward 2. Yes, I've had a lot of beer. 1948, you get aboard Ailsa Craig for the last end-to-end trip before the canal becomes unnavigable. Miss a turn. Shit, son. 25th May 2001, Standish Tunnel Centre and Tunnel are officially opened by George Greener. Move forward 4. Who the fuck is that? Standage, Britain's highest, longest and deepest canal tunnel, cost $123,804 to build, nearly twice what estimated. Have another turn, because it's fucked up. You were blasting in the tunnel and didn't run away fast enough. You've been killed! Go back to the... Fucking, it's a bit dark, this. Thomas Telford, oh, we know him. Notices the misalignment of the tunnel disaster is avoided. Have another turn. He's a good guy, that's Thomas Telford. 1801, Scott Spiral, engineer Benjamin Altram resigned. Go back 2. Fuck, that's not good. Cheaper timber, transportation means your house rent falls. Move forward 2. Okay, that's good. November 1921, you take the last commercial cargo through the tunnel. Go back 2. Why is that a bad thing? I guess because, yeah. You have legged through the tunnel in 1 hour 25 minutes. It's a record. Move forward 4. And yeah, apparently it takes 2 hours to go through in general. 1845, work start on the railway line. It will eventually take over from the canal. Go back 3. Yeah, that's a bit shit. 3rd September 2001, you cheer as the Prince of Wales officially reopens the Huddersfield Narrow Canal. Move forward 6. He's come and fucking Marsden. The end. And I scouted nothing because of all that. See how far ahead they are. I was supposed to be further than them. Shit. But down there are some skips, so everything's okay when you think about it that way. Wonderful. Goodbye.
It's 6:45. We've arrived at Diggle, at the Diggle portal on the Stannis Tunnel. It's just up that way, you can't see it because you're inside the boat. And we decided it's time to tap the Windermere. So let's do it. Boy, you need to be like standing where this table is. Because I have to do it right-handedly. Oh, of the hammer. Should be okay. I normally use a venting tool.
Smashing job. shit myself.
Oh, but the smell of beer is great. Now, what we do is we return the towel over the vent. Oh, it just stinks of hops. It smells absolutely brilliant. Now I'm going to tap it. Tap is closed. The tap is closed.
If this sprays, I've got literally nowhere to go.
It shouldn't spray, really. I'd just like to say that this is a slightly lighter mallet that I normally use in the bar. I usually use quite a heavy one, which is one good punt and it goes straight in. Come on. Excellent. Is that securely in? Yes, it is. So now, beer lovers, what we do is, that was the hard peg, which I used to vent it. We switch it for a soft peg. In there. If you stay there, Floyd, I'm going to go over here because I don't like you very much. Totally joking. The soft peg allows not very much air to get into the barrel, but it also allows physics and airing to enable beer pouring. Check that, that is an absolutely crystal clear pint. Smells good. It's good. It'll be better tomorrow because it's breathed, because that air's got in it. That fluff that scared the shit out of 40. That's all that kind of neutral air. Now that all that's gone, fresh air can get in, and it'll make the beer extra tasty. But the time is ticking now. At this temperature, we're probably looking about 3 days before that beer starts to spoil. So tomorrow we're tanning the shit out of that. But yeah, boating first.
Okay, so we are moored up. We've been stopped for a little while now. Trains constantly back and forth. In theory, we're hoping to be headed to the Diggle Hotel for charging. Rusty's got a bag full of things that need charging. They're already plugged into a buzz bar. That is what do everyone else call a buzz bar? An extension as well? It's not, because it's got all, yeah, it's got 6 different sockets and it's, yeah. Anyway, it's in there, everything's already plugged in, so all we need to do is sneak out the buzz bar's plug, put it in, and we'll be golden. So we're headed towards the tunnel at the minute, because we think that in this direction is some civilization.
The Hotel is a classic 16th century inn.
Great, I bet its power is amazing.
Offering warm rooms, a casual restaurant and a bar, plus free breakfast.
Does it have free electronic
is
charging
that free
capability?
24-hour breakfast?
We've not had breakfast yet.
My breakfast has been a bag of As the Savers cheese puffs.
I had a bag of roysters.
Always had 2 bags of roysters.
He's finished the roysters.
It is, yeah.
Bad for you. But then to be fair, we've had 2 each and I guess it levels out.
Dirty green bottom.
Good. I forgot I was going to change my t-shirt. I have not done that. I am actually disgusting. Brilliant. I've changed my socks though, and I'm wearing crusty shoes. For mine are sodden. And there's the tunnel for tomorrow, with a very pretty shut-up gate on it. You know what we could have done is moored up to these trees.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, we did it yesterday.
You clearly have a wind if you've got
Not trees, but who cares? We'd definitely be first through then, surely. We need to work out where this fucking butcher's is as well. It's barbecue night tomorrow. Can you tell from the weather? Oh fuck, it's blue! The sky's blue over there. Barbecue night tomorrow, everything's going to be fine.
Walk up here, this embankment to the road, and cross over the canal. Nope, not that one.
Okay. And everything's going to be alright. smells of poo around here, I'll be honest. But we're going to the pub. We're going to charge things, and things are going to be A-OK.
Uncharged.
Yes. That's pretty. A short walk. We've arrived at the Diggle Hotel. Hopefully we'll have a lovely evening. There's a lovely mountain. We've just been talking, we reckon it would take us maybe 2 hours to get to the top of it, with fatigue and whatnot. And on the other side of that are the moors, where those horrible bastards buried all the dead children, what they murdered. So that's fun, isn't it? Sweet dreams. What are we on?
Millstone Tiger Rooms.
Which is a beer. We're not seeing anywhere to plug in, however. There's a place and it's taken already, so we're probably going to have these beers and try and find somewhere that's more suitable to our needs. Okay, so we've established that this pub is not going to be suitable for our needs. The beer is divine, however. Look at it, being divine. There's mine there, because I knocked mine over. We've had history lessons from a young guy came out with some tattoos. He was telling us about shit, and then an old man approached him with a vegan bar, and they tag teamed out, and he proceeded to tell us a lot about textiles and the French and blasting out tunnels and lots of things that I've already forgotten. It was nice though, it was cool. And now we're going to take a 30-minute walk to a different pub, because apparently the closest pub is shut till Thursday. Today is Tuesday, that's not good enough. Sup up and make a move, and hopefully be able to fucking get to the Cross Keys and charge our shit.
I'm ready.
Jesus.
Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Shut up.
Let's go. Nay, but a moment in, we be walking. Found a little church. St. Chad. Oh, fuck hell. Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Basically, yeah, that's what Google thinks we're doing.
Good. I used to be at St. Chad's when I was about 7 years old, and then into 8 years old, and it turned out there was a witch's coven operating from there, so that was fun. That was Winsford, by the way. You know how much we love Winsford. Again, volume 5 for reference. Here is a pretty stream. Here is pretty.
It's incredible, literally everywhere.
If it was sunny, it would be super mega, especially up there where that mystery forest is. That dirty great cunt there is what we're going under or through tomorrow.
Both.
Yes. And we're nearly at the top of this horrible mountain, which we did not film the initial slope of, which was our wall. Jokes. Ah, fun play area. Ah, doggies. Excellent. And a horse. Amazing. Floyd just said that this was a llama.
No, I did.
You did though.
Oh. Moo. He's having a piss. See you later.
Amazing. Krusty's having none of this entertaining fuckery. He just wants to get to the pub. No! Update. View still lovely. Hill still a hill. I'm too old for this shit. Shut up, Kev, you prick. Crazy path. Crazy bricks.
There it is. How good. There it is.
No trespassing because it says public. Nearly at the top, I guess. Until we get to the top and there's more top to go to. How long, sorry?
14 minutes for halfway.
Ah, brilliant. And presumably the rest is downhill. Because otherwise, I think it's probably worth keeping you here for a second, just so we can see if we've summited this particular summit. Let's find out. It's like my stag night, this. Everyone walking away and leaving me in the distance. Lies! No one's doing that. Tiny sheep. But running.
There's a pub over there. It's a bit of a mooch. I suppose this is a bit of a mooch.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking about this pub.
Yes, he was.
Okay. He mentioned the other pub.
He said the Cross Keys is something else.
Yeah.
And I said, how near are they? And he said, they're pretty near.
5 vans stuck this year. Okay, we're at the summit. Here's some more hill.
Got 3 over there.
Good. Maybe it's that horse. That's a pretty horse.
I wonder if the Cross Keys is over there.
Probably.
Why are we not immediately riding a horse?
I did say to Foy we should ride the horse friend we made earlier. It would have gone really well, I bet. Horsey friend, come, let us ride you. You don't look big enough to support my weight. Yeah, I did it already. Fuck you, Kevin. Meanwhile, is that a graveyard? There is slopey graveyard. Meanwhile, what is this shit? Tarmac and bricks, and this is not an easy hill to descend, I'll be honest. Midgies, apparently. I need a piss. And a taxi.
Good news. Only 9 minutes, 0.4 miles until the pub.
Excellent. Boys discovered this.
It's lovely.
It is lovely,
It's
actually.
like a water feature that you put in your garden, except it's all natural. And
Except for these walls, those walls,
they're ignore them.
that wall. That bit, though, the trickly bit. Oh! They've released the hounds quickly. We must leave now. We will die. I bet there are ghosts down here. I bet there are those fucking Victorian women in their long flowy dresses just stood here being all spooky when it gets at night time. And I've seen one of them while I've been on the canal and it was terrifying. Yes, I'm also a ghost skeptic, but I have seen one and I'm still a skeptic. So you're right to question my motives. What is this fuckery? Is that a house? It is a fucking house. They are some fucking windows.
Oh, city folk.
It's for sale. We could buy this. We could buy this right now and stop this insanity and just go inside and have a nice cup of tea.
And then the next time everybody's up on holiday, you go, do you want to walk to the pub? And everybody goes, fucking no! Let's drive, let's take the risk. I do feel like I'm in an RPG right now. We're at the church down there, we're in the middle of nowhere. Here's the church. Let's go and investigate and hope we don't get attacked. And if we do, we have to kill the attackers.
With swords, because it's an RPG.
No, it's a gritty RPG, so we've got a twig.
Oh, great. Oh. Oh, shit. I told you there'd be fucking ghosts. I am trying. Jesus. That is a bit mega, to be fair. Spooky as fuck. Here are cars, which implies civilization, because they're all parked and there's many. It looks a lot more gash at this angle, I'll be honest. They put all wiring over the windows so that youths don't smash them, presumably. There are no youths here to smash them. That looks like it'd be a fucking lovely looking window. I don't know if you can tell that or not. I can, and that's enough. Okay, where the fuck are we now?
In the diocese of Manchester.
This is St. Chad. Did we not do St. Chad already? It's not the pub. It's our pub. I feel really disappointed if we don't go to the Cross Keys. I'm just saying. At this point it's going to be 5 minutes. We can always come back. See, told you. Let's do it. Just to satisfy my curiosity. Which I'm not sure if I told you guys about. I used to live somewhere relatively locally to here. And we used to go to Cross Keys, so I want to know if it's the same one or not. Meanwhile, yes, peacocks are happening. It's crazy. We'll probably be back at this pub shortly. It looked amazing. Meanwhile, here's a hill. There's a brewery down there apparently. What else is down there is all of the vistas. Oh, look at the church now. That is a pub garden. I'm going to store that in my memory for when the Cross Keys fails us miserably. But then we can't sit in a pub garden because we need to be inside because of plug sockets. Has something gone wrong? Krusty went that way. Yeah, follow him. More graves. More fucking graves. Haunted, I'm telling you. And died as a result. More hill, by the way. Come on down. I've got one of them these days. I wish I had it now. Unfortunately, I'm narrowboating. Can you tell from all this walking? Look at that, that's very well mowed, maintained excellently. How'd you get in? How has it been mowed? Ghosts. What? Fucking hell. This is the worst. Whose idea was this? Whose fucking idea was this? Shh, it was mine. It's a cattle grate, that. That's what it's called. I think. Oh, stuck in a bush.